With the rampant rise of Insta-famous people, transparency has become an emerging issue on Instagram. As of the 1st of March, under new advertising standards by the Australian Association of National Advertisers, social media influencers must be clear with users if they are promoting sponsored or endorsed content, which allows us to shed light on the discussion around social media influencers and the ethics behind transparency.
So the FCC in the United States has basically sent a call out to influencers and notable influencers saying, if you're going to put an ad, it needs to be very, very clear on Instagram that this is an ad. You can't just hold your skinny tea and be like, I love it. Ethical issues, Fire Festival, Yarrul, and people getting stuck on islands with no food. So the major ethical issue is the boring ethical issue, but the important ethical issue is the lack of sponsorship and recognition of sponsorship. So,
Georgie Allen is a Sydney-based Instagram user from Manly and has over 10,000 followers. The marketing student at the University of Sydney is a holistic health coach, as well as a yoga teacher and Pilates instructor.
It's kind of like the idea of you've got two Instagram accounts, and this is what I used to do. I had a personal account where I'd be holding a champagne glass, and then I'd have my Flavor Food Flow where I'd be holding a green juice, and I was like, that just contradicts. I was like, why not combine the two? I think you need to be as true as you want others to see you. The one thing you really want to avoid is being someone on social media who, you think is what people want you to be, and then meeting up in person or people seeing or finding out about the real you and that but not being who you are.
I think it's an interesting area because, really what we're seeing here is, previously endorsement was something that was only performed by celebrities, right? And they weren't really authentic because they didn't know you. They're like, hey, I'm George Clooney, have an espresso. But these influencers, their popularity, it doesn't stem from what they do. It stems from who they are, which in itself is kind of an interesting display of authenticity, that they're saying, you should like me because of, what I practice, the places I go to, the things that I do, how I live my life.
The discourse behind social media influencers and transparency leaves us wondering, how sustainable is this form of promotional marketing in regards to consumer choice? Or how sustainable will being Insta-famous be in the near future?
There's also new strategies around how do we actually deal with influencers, and these kind of intermediaries are saying, well, what we actually want to make you do is become a kind of celebrity through Instagram. So then it doesn't matter if Instagram falls away or Twitter falls away, because the next platform that comes along, you've still got cachet. So it's about developing that longevity within that process.